Yes, we're back. Roshfooco watches and things. Today, Panerai Luminor Marina, OP6900, also known as a 1953-day reserve, limited edition, one of 3,000 pieces with the in-house movement. Big, chunky, and a little bit refined, as we'll look into later on in the video. Got a lovely cushion case, and it is at the moment on a OEM alligator strap, not the original strap, but it is from Panerai itself. Beautiful, well made, exotic skin strap, nice chunky to fit in with that, kind of big but kind of dressy vibe as well. Now we've got a 44mm case here. Lug to lug is around 52. Thickness, I don't have my calipers with me, it's somewhere between 16 and 18mm, so it's a big thick mama. 24mm lug width as well. On this model we do have the dull black sandwich dial with a faux patina loom. Another good feature of this Luminor Marina is the 11 numerals plus date dial. You'll find on lots of other Luminars you'll have a 3, 6, 9 and 12, or maybe even a 12 and 6 depending on the complications. The Marina bit of the Luminor Marina is pertaining to the sub-seconds at 9. Also, obviously, it's a Panerai. It's got the patented lug protector from the 1950s. Second position, we've got our time change. First position, we've got a bi-directional independent hour hand. So no quick set date here. I mean, you can flip it along and change the date fairly quickly. But it's fantastic for different time zones. You can move it forward an hour or two. Obviously a hacking movement, and we can also see the, again, harkening back to its tool origins, pretty standard hand set. The Luminor range was first done in 1949. Let's just bring in a Luminor submersible to go next to it. They're both the same size, 44mm cases, but because the Marina doesn't have a rotary bezel on it, the face, I mean, it is bigger, it looks bigger, it wears bigger, but it gives that kind of cleaner, more everyday look to it. Possible even a work watch. The submersible is not that. The 1950 case here is fully polished. It's more of a cushion shape, what also lends into that kind of ability to be worn in every day in all situations. Again, fully polished, more soft edges, not as boxy as other Luminors, but it is a Panerai. It is heavy. Let's flip it over onto the back through that sapphire case back. It is sapphire front and back. We've got the caliber 9000 in-house movement, obviously 72-hour power reserve, 28 joules. Limited edition, as said, it's one of 3,000, but it still is 300 meter water resistant. Again, it's living on its tool military heritage. You know, I mean, it's not a decorated movement. Again, it is a tool. It is fairly utilitarian. They have cut out the rotor, which, I mean, looks pretty cool, but the movement itself, the bridges and stuff, they're pretty plain. But that's no problem. This watch here, as previously said, is balancing its military heritage with a more dressy, cleaner look, more everyday look. Multi-sided case back, obviously screwed down for that 300 meters of water resistance. You can also see the proprietary Panerai Lug Bar System there. You get a tool when you buy the watch, and you've got to push in the button and push out the bar at the same time. Let's stick it on my wrist here. 7-inch wrist. Doesn't look overly big. You know, I think I can get away with that 52 lug to lug, just doesn't overhang at all. But the issue here is, of course, its height. It's a very tall watch. It sits up on the wrist. So, you know, you've got to think whether that is something that you could rock with. Lume shot. Again, this is faux patina Swiss Luminova. Pretty good. Works pretty well, especially the hands and the cardinal numbers there. They stand up really well. But let's bring in the Luminor submersible. I mean, it can't stand up to that, but it's good lume. It'll last all night. Let's wrap it up then. So, since Panerai started making watches for the civilian market, I guess, instead of the military market in 1993, you had that major promotion by Sylvester Stallone back in the day. It got taken over by the Richemont Group in 97, which makes it a Swiss brand. Lots of different models, but this one I like. It's got the in-house caliber. It keeps the military DNA from Panerai. It's a good attempt at a kind of officey, everyday watch, but with that crown guard and the size of it, it's still a big watch. Roshfooco watches and things, and I'm out.